Before the story begins, take a moment to slow down. This is the start of a new series, a space where we share stories meant to be experienced, not just heard. In this series, we won't guide you with visuals or illustrations, because sometimes the most powerful images are the ones your own mind creates. These stories are designed to be felt in silence, in imagination, and in the quiet moments of the night. So allow yourself to settle. Put on your headphones if you can. Let the ambient sounds surround you. There's no rush here, no message to decode immediately. Just a story meant to unfold at its own pace. And now, let the story begin. In a small forest village, there lived a man who never walked during the day. No one knew his real name. People simply called him the Night Walker. Every night, just after midnight, he would leave his house and walk into the forest alone. Not quickly, not carefully, just steadily, as if the forest already knew his steps. The villagers noticed this long ago, but no one asked him why, because some questions feel better unanswered. The forest was different at night. The path he followed vanished by morning, as if it only existed in darkness. Crickets filled the air with a steady rhythm. Leaves whispered above, not reacting to him, but acknowledging him. He had walked this path for years, and yet every night something felt slightly different. That was the first mystery. No matter how familiar the forest became, it never repeated itself in the same way twice. Sometimes the air felt heavier, sometimes lighter. Sometimes the night seemed to lean closer, listening. Tonight felt quieter than usual. As he walked deeper, the sounds of the village faded behind him. The forest accepted him fully now. Here, there were no expectations, no memories calling him back. He reached a place he had never marked on any map, a clearing that appeared only when the night was calm enough. In the center stood an old stone bench. He had seen it before, but never this clearly. Each time he came, it seemed slightly changed. The surface smoother, the edges softer, as if time itself was touching it. He sat down. That was when he noticed something unusual. The forest did not feel empty. It felt observant. Not watching in a threatening way, but in a patient one, like something waiting to be remembered. He had come here many times before, trying to understand why he felt drawn to this place. But tonight, the question changed. Instead of, "Why am I here?" the thought became, "What is this place trying to show me?" A breeze passed through the clearing. The trees responded together, not randomly, but in a slow, deliberate motion. The man realized something unsettling, yet calming. The forest wasn't reacting to him, it was responding to his presence, to his silence, to the fact that he was not trying to control the night. He remembered the first time he had entered this forest years ago. He had been restless then, always searching for answers, always moving too fast. Back then, the forest felt confusing, almost distant. But over time, as he returned night after night, something shifted. The more he listened, the less the forest resisted him. Tonight, the silence felt deeper. And in that silence, he noticed something carved on the stone bench. A symbol. Simple, almost faded. He was certain it had not been there before. Or maybe it had, and he hadn't been ready to see it. That thought stayed with him. The forest seemed to breathe around the clearing. Not loud, not dramatic, just present. He traced the symbol with his fingers and a memory surfaced. Not a specific one, but a feeling. The feeling of standing still while everything else moves. Of being awake while the world sleeps. The mystery wasn't about the forest, it was about time. About how some places exist only when you slow down enough to enter them. He stood up. The path behind him was still visible, faint but steady. The path ahead was darker, unclear. For the first time, he didn't feel the need to choose. And that was the final understanding the forest offered him. Not every journey needs a destination. Some are meant only to be walked. He turned back toward the village. By morning, no trace of his path would remain. No one would know where he had gone. But the forest would remember. And tomorrow night, the path would appear again.
Thank you for staying with the story. If it made you feel something, curiosity, calm, or quiet reflection, we'd love to know. Let us know what you felt and share your suggestions. Your thoughts help shape the stories we tell next.